Imagine a place where horses are considered family members, and where a certain fruit is so revered it graces the national flag. Welcome to a land of mystery, a land where cultural nuances and traditions paint a vivid tapestry of life that's as intriguing as it is unique. Every corner of this land echoes with the rhythmic galloping of horses, these noble creatures not just pets but companions, confidants, and cherished members of the family. They are the heart and soul of the people, a symbol of their strength, resilience, and unyielding spirit. They are celebrated in songs, stories, and even the very fabric of everyday life. But the love of this land doesn't stop at horses. There's a certain fruit, one that's so beloved it's immortalized on the national flag. This isn't your everyday fruit, mind you, it's a melon, but not just any melon. This melon is the epitome of sweetness, a succulent delight that's as much a part of the nation's identity as the horse is. It's worshipped, almost to the point of obsession, an obsession that's beautifully reflected in festivals, art, and even in the names given to their children. Now let's shift our gaze to the country's capital city, a place that's as enigmatic as the land itself. This city holds a Guinness World Record, a title that's as intriguing as it is impressive. But what could this record possibly be? A hint? It's something that sparkles under the sun and glows under the moon, a sight that's as breathtaking as it is perplexing. Now, are you intrigued enough to discover more about this enigmatic land? Well, hold on to your curiosity, because things are about to get even more fascinating. In the heart of this mysterious land lies a city that gleams under the sun, a city that holds a world record for its sheer opulence. Now, when we say opulence, we're not talking about gold or diamonds. No, this city's opulence comes from a material as pure as the driven snow: white marble. Imagine, if you will, a cityscape so brilliantly white that it's almost blinding under the noonday sun. That's the reality here, in a city that holds the Guinness World Record for having the highest concentration of white marble buildings. This is not by accident, but by design. The government here has an almost insatiable appetite for white marble, similar to a fashionista's obsession with the latest trends. But instead of designer handbags or high-heeled shoes, it's all about slabs of polished, gleaming white marble. Everywhere you look, from government buildings to apartment blocks, from museums to theaters, they're all cloaked in the same pristine material. It's as if the city has donned its favorite outfit and refuses to change, come rain or shine. Now this might seem a bit over the top, like someone who insists on wearing their favorite color every single day, but imagine if that favorite color was white, and instead of a wardrobe, it's an entire city. That's exactly what's happening here. The city's infatuation with white marble is so deep-rooted that it's become a part of its identity. The buildings are not just structures, they are symbols of the city's essence, a testament to its love for all things bright and beautiful. And it's not just about aesthetics. White marble is known for its ability to stay cool in the hot sun, a practical choice for a city that often sees temperatures soaring high. So, while the obsession may seem excessive, there's a method to the marble madness. So in this city, if it's not clad in white marble, is it even worth talking about? Let's not forget about the leaders of our mystery country, who could give any eccentric billionaire a run for their money. You see, in this land of intrigue, the leaders aren't just your regular suit and tie types. Oh no, they've got a flair for the unusual that would make even the quirkiest characters in pop culture seem downright dull. Take the former president, for instance. He wasn't just a statesman, oh no. He fancied himself quite the poet. In fact, he loved his own poetry so much he made it mandatory for everyone in the country to read it. Not just that, he even went so far as to have his verses etched into the side of a mountain. Now that's what you call a rock-solid love for literature. And then there's the current leader. You'd think after the poetry-loving predecessor things might have toned down a bit. Well, if you did, you'd be wrong. This one has a knack for setting some of the most unusual national holidays. There's the Day of the Horse, where everyone comes together to celebrate, well, horses. Then there's the Day of Melons, a day dedicated to the country's love for melons. They even have a Day of Health and Happiness, where folks are encouraged to indulge in exercises and sports. And let's not forget the Day of the Carpet, a day to celebrate the country's rich history of carpet making. These leaders are not just commanders-in-chief, they're also chief entertainers. They're like the Willy Wonkas of politics, always keeping their countrymen on their toes, never quite knowing what zany idea they'll come up with next. So, if you're ever feeling like your life lacks a bit of excitement, just remember, somewhere out there, there's a country where the leaders are just as unpredictable as a plot twist in a Hollywood movie. Who needs reality TV when you've got leaders like these? So, Have you managed to guess the identity of our mystery destination yet? Now, it's time for the big reveal. The country we've been discussing, with its white marble cities, peculiar leadership quirks, and the air of mystery, is none other than, drumroll please, Turkmenistan. Yes, this Central Asian gem is a destination like no other. We've already discussed its gleaming marble cityscapes and the eccentricities of its leadership. But there's more to Turkmenistan than meets the eye. Did you know that it harbors a flaming gas crater that's been burning for decades? Locally known as the Door to Hell, this fiery spectacle is a testament to the country's rich natural gas reserves. From its vast Karakum desert to the ancient ruins of Merv, Turkmenistan is a land of contrasts and surprises. So there you have it, folks. Turkmenistan, the land where every day is an adventure, and where reality truly is stranger than fiction. To say that Turkmenistan is extraordinary would be quite an understatement. As we've journeyed through this enigmatic land, we've seen a city gleaming with white marble, a site that stands as a testament to the nation's unique architectural preferences. We've met a populace whose love for horses is so profound, it's ingrained in their very culture and traditions. We've marveled at a flag adorned with melons, a quirky yet charming symbol that pays homage to the country's agricultural prowess. And who could forget the eccentric leaders who have shaped this nation, each with their unique quirks and idiosyncrasies. These elements individually might seem strange, even bizarre. Yet somehow, in the context of Turkmenistan, they come together to create a tapestry that's as fascinating as it is perplexing. In the end, Turkmenistan is a country that defies explanation, a place where the unusual becomes the norm, and where every day holds the promise of something utterly, wonderfully bizarre.